We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one. Five on the clock. Got a piece of it. And they're on the break. Tatum. And he dunks it down. Washington on D. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession.
Well, Kevin, I had a chance to talk with head coach Monty Williams.
Four on the clock. Wagner. Rebound, Washington. About a minute played so far here in the first. Inside, Captain Clutch. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Stolen. Here's the break. And laid in to finish the break. Here's the Hawks with the ball. 6-point game. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. And it's good. Off through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line. Nice. Deflects the pass. Fast break. Here they come. Misses from short range.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He has 6.
4 straight makes out of the gate. That's a sweet start.
Diallo. Atlanta again, missing. Captain Clutch. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. And he's got his first chance to the line here. The Hawks trailing. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
That's now 4 misses on their first 5 attempts. Still trying to find a rhythm and flow here offensively.
And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Atlanta calls timeout. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. To the paint. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Just a loss of focus there. He lost concentration. He's got to be kicking himself for missing that.
Oh, trying for it. Swiped it away. Knocked away. Tries to save it. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. On the inbound. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. First free throw is good. He's off on the second. Ball's knocked loose. This quarter of action just under 3.5 minutes played. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. The Hawks making a switch here. Lays it in with around him. 16 points for him.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Hook loose. Fast break. Here we go. And the basket good. And it's Captain Clutch with the foul. That's his first foul. And the Hawks making a change here. Down low. Claxton. Shot to stop the drop. And that's 2 points on the layup. Here's Washington now. Here is Rogers. Captain Clutch. And it's good. He's got 18. Cheeky. Six on the shot clock. Simpson connects on the foul line jumper.
Sometimes folks forget about his decent mid-range jumper. He can knock those down all game given a chance.
Captain Clutch. Again, the Wizards good for two. Knocked loose. And here's the fast break. That's good. 22 points for him.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
Simpson. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the refs saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Rogers. The shot is off. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. It's the Wizards. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Wizards team out there. Captain Clutch lays it up and banks it in. 24 points for him.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
Claxton. The shot will not go. Hawks making a switch here. Washington with the ball. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Captain Clutch. And he gets it to go.
You know, he has been ever present in the paint today, guys. He's getting a lot of his points from in close.
Here's the screen. Shot clock at 6. O'Connor. Good on the baseline, Jay. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Captain Clutch cans it from downtown. He's got 29 points.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Wizards making a switch here. And the Hawks with possession here. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Pass to Perkins. Simpson. Oh, good on the three.
I tell you what, you can shake your confidence missing wide open shots like that.
Captain Clutch. And the shot is good. He's got 31.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And it's out of bounds for the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. And it's out of bounds for the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. Collinsworth. No good. It's stolen. Shoots from the baseline. Simpson. Off target at the rim.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Captain Clutch. Lets it go from 11. They grab their own miss. Pass to Perkins. 6 to shoot. Collinsworth. O'Connor. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
And the Hawks making a change here. They get a hand on it. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play.
Major defensive lapse right there. And he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Blair with it. Captain Clutch. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. 33 points for him.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
There's a screen. Diallo. And the three off target.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The first one falls. The Hawks making a switch here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Poked away. Wagner. And yes, sir, that one drops. Atlanta with the rebound. And here they come. All going up court. Diallo. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. So it's Washington now. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter.
Not the kind of pass you want to be making right there. He's lucky it wasn't stolen.
The Hawks making a switch here. Fires from deep. No good.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless. Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
This Hawks squad is struggling. Simons. Giles. And that one's good. 5 points in the game.
That's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
The shot is off. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. Captain Clutch having a dominant impact in this game. And Washington has possession. To the inside. Atlanta with the rebound.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Tipped away. And here's the fast break. All alone. Oh, yeah. Atlanta with the ball. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. Comes up empty down low. Here's the Hawks with the ball. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Knocks it loose. Giants. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. Captain Clutch. Washington calls timeout. Clock at 6. Snatched away.
Already he has 5 turnovers so far, and it's not the strongest game for him in that regard.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. To the middle. Diallo can't get it to go.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Yes, bingo. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Shot clock at 6. Trying his luck deep. Rebound by the Wizards.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
One-on-one fast break. Simons. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul call. He'll shoot free throws.
You know, something else I think about when I see this guy is he's a real headache to have to defend one-on-one. I mean, he's got all of the game that makes it tough for his defender.
And the Hawks making a change here. He's perfect from the line this time. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Takes the three. That's good. And he has 42.
He had one in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
Six on the shot clock. Turk. The Hawks again can't hit.
3 straight misses here to start the second half.
Vujanic. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster chance. Simons. Oh, good on the triple.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1, this game is out of hand.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And he knocks down the first one. The Hawks making a switch here. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
I got to find something. You're right. The Hawks making a switch here. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Cheeky. Another shot. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two. And he makes the first. The Wizards making a switch here. No good on the second free throw. And here are the Wizards now. Captain Clutch. And he gets it to go. He's got 44. Cheeky. Washington with the rebound. Captain Clutch. Jacks up a three. Washington gets it back. Goes up again. It's blocked. Just 5 on the clock. From beyond the arc, and he gets it to go. He has 5.
They're down right now, trying to stay in the game with the three ball. They've shot a lot more here in the second half than they did in the first half. And I'm not sure I agree with that strategy. I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
And it's Captain Clutch with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Hawks making a switch here. Washington on D. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Diallo. And his offensive struggles continue. Captain Clutch. Rebound by the Hawks.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Diallo. And a miss there on the triple. Captain Clutch. No good on the buzzer beater. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Wizards out front. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Pass to Perkins. Six to shoot. Simpson. Puts up a three. Can't hit. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
Making a long pass like that is always a risky proposition.
And the Hawks making a change here. Wide open look. Can't hit.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
That's good.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. And Atlanta has possession. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. And the Hawks making a change here. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. To the inside. Captain Clutch. And the shot is good.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him. And he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
And it's the Hawks' ball. Collinsworth. To the paint. Just over a minute and a half play here in the fourth. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
Boy, they couldn't hook up there on what's really a pretty basic pass.
The Wizards making a switch here.
And it's working beautiful.
Pass to Perkins. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Oh, that's blocked. Claxton. There's the pick. Captain Clutch. And he gets it to go.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Simpson.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
And no good. The tri-spell continuing for him. And stolen by Perkins. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. A finish. Pushes it down to finish the break. Tries to keep it alive. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. Captain Clutch. No good on the quick three. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. "11 feet away. Claxton. And that's good off the glass that time. Down low. Captain Clutch. Shot's good.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
The Hawks making a switch here. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Collinsworth. Again, the Hawks score. And so it's Washington with it. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Pass to Perkins. Expanding his range. Kept alive by Atlanta.
I can't figure out, guys, what's going on with him this quarter. I mean, he hasn't gotten one shot to drop.
Now Blair. Blair down low. Captain Clutch. Perkins pulls it in. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. That free throw, no good. Wizards making a switch here. Now Blair puts the lead pass in front of him. And you can kind of go to the line with a chance to make it 3. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Collinsworth. The 3. And the shot is good. And so it's
ran up on him. I don't really give a. Cause I'm all over. Ran up on him.
And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. Here's Simmons. And it's Captain Clutch with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. McCarty. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Washington with it. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. Off the inbound. Shot is off. One-on-one fast break. Here's Simmons. Lays it up and banks it in.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Well, now let's go to Doris Burke, who spoke with Nate McMillan. Doris? So it's Washington now. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Here's Simmons. He's definitely a factor in their offense, averaging 12 points a game. Both loose. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Gallagher Jr. Offensive rebound with the second effort. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him two chances at the free throw line here. The first free throw is good. So he gets them both. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Captain Clutch hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Beautiful double clutch. Great job to get the shot past the defender.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in.
The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
To the paint. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And the first one drops. He hits both from the strike. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Here's Simmons. They set the pick. Rebounded by the Wizards. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
That's just run of the mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Gallagher Jr. The 76ers with another miss.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Cannot hit.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Simmons. Gallagher Jr. And another shot. Can't hit. Inside. Yannick. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. The 76ers trail. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, no coverage, that's it.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Here's the 3. Can't get it to go. Here's Simmons. Gallagher Jr. McCarty. And terrific work on the offensive glass when he picks up 2.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Here's Simmons. Captain Clutch. The 17-footer goes down. He's got 6.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Here's Simmons. Gallagher Jr. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out. All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Here's Simmons. Shot is no good.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Captain Clutch. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for two. And the 76ers. And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Uncovered. Good as the jump shot falls. Here is Rogers. And there's the rejection. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. Captain Clutch. Second shot opportunity. And that's 2 points on the layup. He's got 10.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's had.
Spencer. And he misses his first shot of the game. The Wizards with the lead. Charity strike shot. That one a little long.
Major defensive lapse right there. And he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it. They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
There's the pick. And it's Captain Clutch with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Tipped away. Gilmore. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Wizards out front. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards? Here is Rogers. But Trey, out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. The 76ers making a switch here. Now here's Jenkins. Ball's knocked loose. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. And the Wizards making a change here. Washington on D. 3-point lead. No good. Captain Clutch. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. This is his first trip to the line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. Got a piece of it. With the lead pass, Gibbons battles through traffic and lays it in. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Pass to Jenkins. And he slams it one-handed. And the Wizards with possession. It's a 5-point game. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Gilmore. And here's the slam dunk to finish it off. Washington calls timeout. And the Wizards making a change here. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Captain Clutch. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and two shots coming up. First one falls for him. Both shots good from the strike. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
And the 76ers making a change here. And it's Captain Clutch with the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
That's the risk you run by staying out there as he picks up his third.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Down low. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
From deep three-point range, and that one's good. He's got 17.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Spencer. Blocked. They set the screen to the middle. Captain Clutch. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. He's got 19. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And it's Captain Clutch with the foul. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
That foul is really going to hurt him in the second half. I mean, he's got to sit and may have to be off the floor for a long time, and they'll miss everything he brings.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Jenkins. Tries a three. And that's on a bounce. Philadelphia will retain possession. And the 76ers making a change here. Plenty of space. And he hits the jump shot. the inside. It's deflected. And here they come. All going up court. Finish off the break.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
On deep. And again, Washington with the triple.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Gilbert. That's off target. Not sure why he took that one.
You know, not only is the game neck and neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the board.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. The first one close. And the Wizards making a change here. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Another trip to the strike for him, and I'll tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
Here's Simmons. Chance to check it. It's tipped. Down low. Shot is good. He's got 26.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Another miss by Philadelphia.
Boy, that's got to be deflating and disappointing to miss a wide open shot like that right in your wheelhouse.
And he gets it to go.
I like the way they picked it up here offensively in the second.
Here's Simmons. Hit his leg. And the ref saying he kicked it. Wizards making a switch here. Gallagher Jr.
Boy, with 2 fouls now, he really has to be disciplined and under control for the rest of this match. And Steve, you know, his ability to come in and rattle off 10, 20 points in no time flat, that's a gift and a real asset for any team. Some guys need a while to get going, not him.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the strike.
You know, even though they're behind, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line.
6-second difference between shot and game. Captain clutch. And Washington again with the bucket.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Here's Simmons. Knocked away. And here we go. Captain clutch. Boom! Nobody getting in the way.
Not at all.
Here's Simmons. From deep three-point range. That misses. Would have not had it gone in. And so that brings the first half to a close. now back on our hands for more of the same as we get the third quarter started. Captain Clutch having a dominant impact in this game. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Trailing by 17. Gallagher Jr. Shot is off. To the paint. It's tipped. To the middle. From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. He has 38 in the game.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves here.
Looking to end his cold spell. Misses him close.
And that'll increase their rebound attack. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
That drops.
What a big-time mismatch it's been in the post. Where's the defensive adjustment? They're getting out down there.
Just over a minute in. Here's Simmons. And here's the break. Captain Clutch. Oh! Timeout call the 76ers.
He's been aggressive looking for a shot, but without much success. It might be time for him to take a step back and look to help the team in other ways.
Hindi ka maglalaro mamaya eh. Hoy! Dito na, pakainin niyo ang pati niya to. Bakit kulungan na lang yung goal? Tapos magkiyong na lang. Dito na niya. Pakainin na.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Here's Simmons. Gallagher Jr. The 76ers with another miss.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
Captain Clutch. Back in off the glass. He's got 44.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it comes from inside the paint.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Simmons. Gallagher Jr. And he's good on the three ball. 9 points in the game so far.
Maybe with that, the lid on this basket will be lifted for him.
Yeah. Ayos kaya? Oh, hindi ko na. Tayo. Ayaw ba?
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Captain Clutch somehow ignores the time and gets the layup.
And now we can see them really working it inside. took advantage of the shoddy defense there. They got to at least get a finger on him.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Can't get it to go. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, stop him. He's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
Just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Great open look there. 5 points in the game.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Shoots. The layup on target.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Throws it down just right to the man, right in his face. A chance here for a 3-point play.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
And the Wizards taking a chance. Got a piece of it. And through, here we go. From Carter. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. 7 points in the game. Captain clutch. A finger roll finish at the bucket.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Pass to Murphy. Launches it. No good. Comes up empty down low.
Bas! Doon!
Gallagher Jr. And that one is back iron. It's up a 3. Rebound, Washington.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costing him.
No.
And he goes
Kailan tayo?
with one hand and crushes it
Kailan
down.
tayo?
Wala pa akong ano eh. Account na
The 76ers squad is struggling.
kailangan natin palakasin muna eh. Kailangan natin malakas muna.
Gallagher takes it off the glass. 16 points for him.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
Inside, Captain Clutch. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. He's made
Boy, bumawa ka na dyan!
the line so far. And the first one at the line.
Boy!
Wizards making a switch here. Both good from the line that time. Here's Simmons. Gives him the lead pass.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
From 15 feet away. That one rolling around.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
double-digit deficit. They'll make it tough to come back. It's the Wizards. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. Look at that first quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show.
Nakikulungan na lang yung football ha. Tapos yung kulungan yung dyan sa bubong, ngayon na lang papakain mo. Ayun yung football.
And it's Captain Clutch with a foul. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Boy, it's been a tough go in terms of fouls for him. My goodness, he can't stay out of the way of foul.
Here's Simmons. No what?
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
Gets to the room for two with the D all over him.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
Gallagher Jr. And he gets it to go from the corner. Shoots. Again, the Wizards score.
Well, he scored over half of their points so far. That's a major contribution.
Just over halfway here in the fourth. Here's Simmons.
Sa likod.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Tatum. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Here's Simmons. Pocket 4. The Gallagher Jr. And the 76ers tack on 2 more. Just over 2.5 minutes to play now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's the break. Here's Simmons. The Gallagher Jr. And a miss there on the triple. And the Wizards with possession. It's an 18-point lead. And he gets it to go.
I'll tell you what, the more assertiveness out of the defense, they're not getting the job done.
Washington with the rebound. Captain Clutch. And blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside.
76ers call time here. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Simmons. Stolen. And here comes the break. Tatum. Goes up the baseline, and it's good off the glass.
Despite the troubles he had in the first half, he stayed composed and focused, and now he's getting it going.
And two free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. First free throw is good. And for the Wizards. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. McCall. Not loose. Can't break. Here they come. Pushing it up. Oh! Just tried to shoot to the middle. Gilmore. How's that for an answer?
Really got to give him some credit there. I mean, he really had absolutely no chance to stop that throwdown against a much bigger guy. But he hung in there and gave it a very strong effort.
Here is Rush. Captain clutch. No good with the triple. Gilmore. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. That free throw missing. And the Wizards making a change here. A three off the inbound. No good. Gallagher Jr. drills the three-pointer. That should go. Off target with that.
Ito. Laro mo na ito. Sige daw, ganito na lang ako. Oo.
Pwede ko tagal yung headset to. Huwag na. Live. Tapos pala yun.
Ayun, dami natin guys.
Kahit ano ya.
Ha?
Kahit ano.
Sumagot ka. Dami natin.
Galing. Ano lamang. Layo. Tambok tatlo.
Hindi naman. Iyon dun. Ano eh, ito ako lang. Hindi na. Oh, boy. Layo ko lagi. Ay, gago buta. Okay na patalon. Tingnan nyo labanan yung mga legendary malupit. Ito. Uy! Wow! Panalo natin to. Pugi nung doktor ka naman malaking gago. Chigbol. Pas. Pasa mo. Kinang ina mo laki kasi. Yung Buhay. Tibol. Bang! Tibol ka, war. Small but terrible. Small but. Tagal. Ay, gago, tinira. Yun na. Lo. Ang ina sa kanila bola. Tumama sa kamay. Checkpoint. Uy! Good ending. Checkpoint siya lagi. Tangin naman, checkpoint lang kita. Gulo mong checkpoint na ito. Yung libre oh. Galing talaga nito. Sino kaya to? Ay putang ina, dumiretso sa outside. Baka nabuli na kami oh. Tinignan lang oh. Nilikha boy. Ano mo na, dakdak mo na. Uy, Jelly. Na-shoot ka. Shoot nga. Alis kayong dalawa. Ang ina mo. Pasa mo kay Jordan. Jordan Paul. Pasa. Nanalo kami nito. Shit. Ay. Dadakdak na. Bang. Ngayon ba? Pendo ngayon pa. Uy, Uncle! Uncle, gago. Uncle. Uncle. Set. Dakdak na. Dakdak na. Bam! Ah! Ang ina mo Kyrie Irving for the win, boy. Irving, boy. Panalo to. 32 minutes. 32 minutes, 51 seconds. Sige. Panalo to. Hindi.
Mas maganda top size na ito. Ha?
Aray ko naman yun. Sakit kasi.
Alam natin ko eh.
Hindi ko alam.
Ha?
Hindi ko alam.
Ano?
Hindi ko nga alam, ya. Ay, yan. Gamitin natin yan. Russell Jabbar. Huwag yun.
Di ba tayo kayo? Basketball.
Yo. Gamitin natin player mo to.
1v1. Ano?
Oo.
Naka-live kayo, 1v1 tayo. Dudurugin kita.
Durugin mo na ako.
Ano yun?
Ayaw.
Ay, Nonil, no?
Ayaw kay Oni.
Jordan.
Ayaw kay Jordan. Sana ako dyan. Airping pa rin tayo. Igagin, tanggal.
Bawal ka doon.
Aray ko. Pippen. Ay! Sino tong ano ko? Lagay natin si Jordan.
Nawawa ito kalabang mo. Seryoso masyado.
Jordan.
Lock na ako. Parapan yung point guard ko.
Si Rodman. Pippen. Rodman Pippen lang. Yun. Pippen. Rodman. McPherson. Sa Dallas, Doncic tayo. Doncic. Luka Doncic. Siyempre, Rodman. Ayaw ni Rodman. Pahinga daw muna siya. Tamad kasi lagi.
Bili ano pa akong bobo ha. Ano, tangad ka. Ating points. Kaya lang, nangagay. Kaya uwi na naman sa akin.
Rodman lang, malakas. Pangit yung Doncic dito.
Nalari ang ulamin sa buhay.
Luka. Layo mo nyo. Alam nyo. Ayun mga to.
Kano CD ako ay?
26, 25. Galing. Buta ka boy. I-road mo nga lang malakas pala eh. Gagawin, buta rin ako.
May maglalaro ba?
Lang akong pera eh. Pera ba ako? Palalaroin ba ako ya? Boom! Ina mo. 24 oras tayo. Kasi pipin lang pala yun. Uy, doon ka boy. Naganyan na ako eh. Ah. Jordan, bilis Jordan. Jordan. Boom, gago. Bongbong naman na yun. 4-5, digit na digit yung laban.
Ay, bili ka oh.
Wait lang ya.
Tingnan ko kayo yung paron. Ay, kung meron paron. Hindi ka. Meatloaf na lang tayo, tapos lagyan isang itlog. Ano na, pag ako maglalaro. Isa ako. Ooh! Nice! Ayun.
Dagilan to.
Bukas puro. Ah? Ano dito? May ano tayo to, Jeff? May mantika pa ron? May mantika pa? Meron pa ba? May thermos to.
Boom! Kinangina mo, ginantihan ka ni Melvin. Tangina ka, gago ka.
Uy! Ano?
Ito na.
Gabi na! Isa nga ako. Ano pala may ina.
Puta, kay Rodman. Puta, kay Rodman, boy.
Our starting lineups, we'll look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams.
Well, the streak is still going, but right now they're facing a team that's going to make it tough for that streak to continue. We'll see if they've got enough moxie and enough confidence and enough poise to win another one.
So the Lakers win the tip. Pass to Brown. Trying his luck deep. And that one's good. Captain Clutch. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. This is his first chance at the line tonight. First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Evans outside. Pass to Brown. Fires the three. Can't get it to go. And the Wizards with possession. Captain Clutch. And that one is stuffed right through. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Well, now let's go to Doris Burke, who spoke with Nate McMillan. Doris. And it's Captain Clutch with the foul. That's his first foul. Off his leg, and the ref saying he hit it. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far.
Boy, he shows a lot of desire when he's fighting for that tough board, and his length doesn't hurt either.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And the first one drops. He hits both from the strike. Ball's not loose. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Lays it up and banks it in.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Ball. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
That finish brings me back to the old days, the silky smooth finger roll.
And Washington has possession. It's a 3-point game. Captain clutch. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Evans. The layup missed.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes. I'll tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Evans left side. Uncovered. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
You know, he seemed a bit cold. The shots haven't been falling for him early on.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Captain clutch. Inside. Off through. There's the killer two-handed slam. The Lakers trail. Evans with it. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. Pass to Brown. Back to Evans. Puts up a 3. And that one's good. 5 points in the game.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. To the middle. Captain clutch. The Lakers with the rebound.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
Number 41. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. Captain clutch bangs home the trifecta.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Back to Brown. Offensive rebound. The Wizards with the lead. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, to the paint, Captain clutch, and that one's good. He's got 13. Here's Evans. He has. Down low. Bamba comes up empty down low.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Captain clutch. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The first free throw is good. And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. And he makes both free throws. Amagi. DiVincenzo. Will it go? And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. And the Wizards making a change here. Here is Rogers. It's tipped. Times for it. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure. Well, he's got to watch himself now. I mean, that's 2 fouls already, and he can't afford another one.
Now here is McGee. Woodson drops in the tray. Here is Rogers. From 12 feet out. That's good. He's got 17.
Not much going wrong for him early here. Only 1 miss on his first 6 shots.
Whitehead. Fast break. Moving it up. It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
And so it's the Lakers with it, trailing by 10. Now McGee puts up a 3. The shot will not go. To the inside. Stolen away. And they're running. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
Captain clutch. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Wizards out front. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards? Here is Rogers. Captain Clutch uses the glass to finish the layup. 19 points in the game. And here's McGee. And it's Captain Clutch with the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
Winner. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Tell you what, he can be really frustrating as a shooter. All you can do is grimace because you just can't find the range.
Captain Clutch. And the shot is good. He's got 21.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. DiVincenzo. A three-pointer is right on target. He has 5.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Captain Clutch can't nail the jumper.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and played so far. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game. And so it's the Lakers with it. A 12-point game. And the Lakers call time here. The Lakers making a switch here. Here is McGee. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Whitehead. Rebound by the Wizards.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be. Firmly in control of this game.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Wala. Magka-detonate eh. Hindi, pag sa wifi na post ko yun. Wala akong kinakat nun eh. Oo. Kaya yung laro talaga. Oo, wala. Kaya post yung wifi.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. DiVincenzo. Whitehead. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two. It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him. And the Lakers making a change here. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. 11 feet away, and he gets the jumper to drop. He's got 26.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
DiVincenzo. No luck.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costing him.
To the paint. Stinson.
Boy, with 2 fouls now, he really has to be disciplined and under control for the rest of this half.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. The first one falls. And the Wizards making a change here. And he can't hit the second. Winner. Misses off the left iron. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Captain Clutch. That is good. And he has 28 points for the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Can't hit from the corner.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Stinson. The second effort. And he lays it up and in.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
DiVincenzo. And again, unable to change momentum here.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Timeout called the Lakers. He has been. Wizards making a switch here. And so it's the Lakers with it. They trail by 18. Poked loose. And it's Captain Clutch with the foul. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
That foul is really going to hurt him in the second half. I mean, he's got to sit and may have to be off the floor for a long time, and they'll miss everything he brings to their team. I mean, he's active, he's aggressive, he's smart, he's tough. I mean, they're going to miss his presence significantly.
Now here's Evans. He has 5. And he gets it to go. He's got 7. And the Wizards with possession. Captain Clutch. And a little luck that time, but it drops. 32 points in the game.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Here's Evans. Tries again. Oh, that's blocked.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
Captain Clutch. Inside. Captain Clutch. It's blocked. Pass to Evans. Fires the 3. There's the bucket. Good.
That's his first triple of the game. It was a dry first half for him from long range.
To the middle. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And the first one at the line is good. Wizards making a switch here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Brown outside. Pass to Evans. 3-pointer. And another 3 for the Lakers. And that does it for the first half of play. It's the Wizards. Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Captain Clutch having a dominant impact in this game. So it's Washington now. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Wizards on D. They lead by 14. Pass to Brown. From beyond the arc. Washington with the rebound. Captain Clutch. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. One after another. He's been terrific at the line, going 9 for 9. And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. Down low, off the screen, and he sinks the layup.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And it's Captain Clutch with the foul. That's his 5th foul. Timeout called the Lakers. And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. Evans inside. They get it back.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
So it's the Lakers now. 19-point game. Brown. No good on the 3.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here. Not the kind of pass you want to be making right there. He's lucky it wasn't stolen.
Lots of room. And he gets it to go. He's got 5. Washington calls timeout. Captain Clutch. And it's good. 43 points in the game.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Number 41. Off target from the wing.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. You're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Takes the 3. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
Not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
The Wizards making a switch here. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Evans with it. Pass to Brown. From beyond the arc. Rebound, Washington. And here we go. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. The Lakers making a switch here. The Lakers with the ball. Trailing by 17. Evans with it. From outside the arc. That's good.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Just over 2.5 minutes to play now. There's the final quarter of regulation. Captain Clutch.
Good! He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Here's Evans. Number 41. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Captain Clutch. And again, Washington with the triple.
They stepped up their three-point shooting game in the second half. They're letting it fly out there with reckless abandon.
And the Lakers call time here. Pass to Evans. Three-pointer. And another 3 for the Lakers.
The points just keep coming through this quarter. And just at the right time, too. They tried to narrow the deficit.
Gentlemen, I had a chance to find out what Nate McMillan was discussing with his players.
Captain Clutch. And he uses the glass on the way.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves here.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Pass to Evans. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. He's got 23.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with this game.
Captain Clutch. Captain Clutch. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on it, he's been giving them medicine.
Brown outside. Evans outside. Brown outside. And again, the Lakers from deep.
Defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And the layup is up and in.
That's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed, smash-mouthy play down on the low block.
Ball. From outside on the mark. Evans with the steal. Launches a three. Pass to Brown. Evans outside. Pocket 6. Off target from outside.
Boy, that's got to be deflating and disappointing to miss a wide open shot like that right in the wheelhouse.
Now here's Brown. Off target from three-point range.
The defense has nothing to worry about out there. This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Evans outside. Lets the three fly. Cannot hit. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Making a long pass like that is always a risky proposition.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Manning. And the Lakers with another miss. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
And it's the Lakers' ball. 19-point game. He tries for three. Can't hit. And so it's